Hey guys, Kakord197 again, this time with a review of the 144th scale Gunblastor from the Mobile Suit Victory Gundam series. Now, the Gunblastor is pretty much a Gun S, but just with a big backpack slapped to it, in order to increase its space performance so that would be more on par with Best Bus latest mobile suits. So, for the model itself, for colors you have a very lightish mint green color for most of the limbs, skirt armor, and even part of the torso. And then there's a very dark blue for the backpack, once again a torso, and also the shield thing here and for the weapons. And those are pretty much all the colors you get, with the exception of the clear pink, which I will show later on. So not a lot of colors, but you do get a lot of stickers to cover up. For starters, you have this very big red one here, shiny metallic red one, which stays on reasonably. The top does kind of like to come off a little bit, but overall it's not too bad considering the age. Then there are these yellow and black ones, and there's one piece they wrap around, and as long as you don't touch them, they also stay on reasonably well, though they do like to come off a little bit. Of course, the standard eye stickers. Then there was supposed to be a green one for this, a metallic green one here for the main camera. However, it was way too big, and I tried to jam it in there. I should have just cut it. But yeah, either way, I threw it away. And then there's also, well, there was also supposed to be a chin sticker, but man, that was probably the worst chin sticker I've ever had. It was a pain to get on, and it didn't want to stay on at all. I mean, it simply got lost somewhere. I looked at it, it was there, I looked away, I looked back, and the chin sticker was just gone. It vanished into thin air, probably disintegrated. And that's pretty much all for stickers. So, on to articulation. The head has a really nice movement, up, down. We'll turn around about that far until it starts hitting the side armor here. Back. And the arms go go up until they pop out. Oof, that's gone for now. So the arms go up like that. We'll turn around all the way like that. And oh yeah, they're not hindered by this side, by this shoulder armor, if you were wondering. And go up like that. We'll turn around like that. And then the hand will wiggle around on a ball joint. And as you can see, the shoulder is on a ball joint, so it will also wiggle around a little bit. Now, the backpack also has a little bit of movement. These big thruster wing things are on ball joints, but it's plastic rubbing against plastic, so while they do wiggle around and go up and down, I wouldn't go too crazy with them because I do feel like they will wear out pretty soon. Because it's, of course, plastic rubbing against plastic. And the waist will turn around all the way. Oh. Not quite all the way. Do have to... Nope. Only about that far, unless you elevate it a little bit. But, yeah, not all the way, it seems. Side skirts go up really far like that. Front skirts go up all the way like that. And are molded separately. Once again, for a 1993 kit, that's pretty damn amazing. So the legs go up like that, back like that until I hit the back skirt, and go out like that. Legs are on one joint, go about 90 degrees, and the feet are on a double joint, will go side to side, quite far for a kid that old, until they once again pop out. Back in there. Yep. And then they will also move like backwards and forwards a little bit. And up like that, down like that. And of course this little flap here also moves around a little bit. So for articulation for a 1993 kit, that's a pretty nice articulation he's got there. With the exception of the shoulder armor that just flew off. Now, onto accessories. For starters, you get this very, very nice translucent pink beam shield. What you do is you pull this off, slide it in the peg, then you simply attach it again. And there's more translucent pink. You also get these two very nice beam sabers. Yes, they are sticks and the handles are molded together, but they're translucent. I mean, if you take a look at the old Wing kits or X or G kits, those are all molded in solid plastic. I mean, these get translucent pink. That's some really nice feature there. Will of course fit in the hand without any problems. Go. Oh, gotta be careful, that's sticking there. And of course, because they're molded together, they will not store on the body anywhere, because they're supposed to go into this little hatch here, but of course because of the age it won't open up. But then again, that's not really a big deal considering the age of the kit. Other weapons include a blue beam bazooka with a little peg here, which will allow it, if you fiddle around a little bit, and if you get some things out of the way, you will eventually be able to attach it to this little hole here. There we go. Then the last weapon, no wait, not the last one. It also comes with a beam rifle. One side good, one side hollow, quite unfortunately. Once again, they're going kind of cheapo on us. And also there's no peg, so it will not be able to fit anywhere. Of course, go into the hand, like that. And the last weapon is also kind of disappointing. It's a very, very small beam pistol. The handle is bigger than the gun itself, and to be honest, it looks quite ridiculous on the machine itself. Once again, no peg to attach it anywhere. I mean, it would have been quite nice if you could attach it to like the side skirt armor, like the Strike E, Strike Noir. I mean, that would have given it quite of a nice purpose and a nice look, but like this, it's just going to look ridiculous in the hands. Now, another very, very nice accessory that's typical for the Victory Gunner models is a stand. Not just a stand, it also comes with the name on it, Gunblastor. And you get two angles, like one straight up for more action poses, and then one that's a bit more going forward for like dashing poses. And of course, there's a hole down here. You can simply put them on there. And put them in a very nice action pose. But that's not all. As you can see, the little grooves here. It even comes with a little postcard with a nice backdrop for it. And this one is a very nice one. I mean, all battleships flying around, the gun as I just launched here. I mean, it's a very nice additional, it's actually a very little thing, but it's very awesome actually. I mean, you get an instant diorama with your kit. Also on the back, a bit of more information about the Gunblastor. I would have liked the one with this stats, but I guess I gotta do with this. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen the other reviews, these are actually kind of like collectible cards. Each kit comes with 3 variants. 2 which just general information about the mobile suit, and then 1 with various stats, which is actually the nicest one because you can really compare the mobile suits with those stats. And of course, oh yeah, and there's also a number, and the cards are numbered 1 to 4, and each kit comes with one specific, well, it only comes with one. Each kit has like one of these, and various kits will of course have various backdrops, and you can actually put them together, they go from, like I said, 1 to 4, and they will align. Though unfortunately I do not have any of this series. And I gotta say, from all the backdrops, this definitely looks like the one with the most action going on. Simply slide it on there, and there you have it. Instant diorama. How cool is that? Also, one final thing is this Gun S torso, which also comes with it, because this is pretty much a remold of the Gun S. Instead of simply giving us stickers, they decided to give us a whole new body. Well, this is pretty much the exact same body, but just, different color separation there. Now, there was also the Victory Gundam weapon set, which came with some extra accessories for the Gunblastor. For stickers, you have the League Militaire sticker on the right shoulder, the Shrike Team insignia on the left shoulder, and then there were also various name insignias for the various pilots for the left skirt armor. Now, accessories. For starters, you get these two side skirts, which are actually polycap material instead of normal plastic, and these are actually a little bit bigger than the original ones, and they come with two holes to mount the various weapons on. Now you might say the beam rifle that came with this guy didn't have a hole, didn't have a peg. Well, with the weapon set came an additional beam rifle with a peg. Now, this one, quite ironically actually, when you compare it, these are supposed to be the same weapons, but different sides are hollow for some reason. Quite weird, but yeah, it's still hollow, which is a disappointment, but will of course fit into the hand. And now we'll also slide into the side skirts, two stored over there. And one last accessory it came with is yet another beam bazooka. And when I did the review of the weapon set, I said that this one seemed less less good than the one with the James gun. Now I figured out it's actually they used this one to mold this guy. The funny thing is, the pegs are on different sides for some reason. But yeah, other than that, these two are identical. And will of course fit into the hands. Will also go onto the side skirts, however that will look kind of weird. And of course still goes into the backpack. Or, very simply, into the hand. Now there's one feature of the Victory Gundam models, and I haven't discussed in this review, and that is their inner frame. Yeah, even though these are from 1993, they come with an inner frame. And actually, this part is very, very detailed, especially for 1993. Overall, as you can see, it's quite a rudimentary inner frame, and yeah, it's nothing like a master grade now, but it's still a very, very nice feature. And because they all use it, you can mix and match various parts from the various mobile suits, because every joint uses that same inner frame. So if we bring in our James gun here, and you, for example, want his right arm, because his right arm keeps falling off, simply pop it out, and you can pop it in if you push hard enough. There we go. So some very nice extra customization options if you can pick up more than one of these. So, as always, the inevitable question is, do you want to buy this? Well, it's a 1993 kit and it retails for around 700 yen, which does make it one of the more expensive Victory Gundam models, but overall, that's still pretty cheap if you consider what you're getting. I mean, you're getting up to 3 weapons. Of course, they are molded in very dark blue, while they should be in gray, but it can be forgiven because, well, dark blue isn't all that bad of a color for a weapon. It comes with a stand, which is awesome. It comes with a backdrop for an instant diorama. Articulation is very, very decent. For modern day standards, it might be a bit subpar, but it's still nice articulation nonetheless. And so you're actually getting quite a lot for your 700 yen. There's a lot of play value with this guy. I mean, mixing, matching out swapping weapons over, got the backdrop, and if you combine it with other Victory Gundam models, there's really a lot to do with these guys. The only downside is that these stickers do like to come off once you start posing him, so be careful with the stickers. But overall, this guy doesn't really need any paint at all. And just like all the Victory Gundam models, this guy was very, very pleasant to put together. It all went together very nice. It was a very quick build as well. So maybe if you're like just starting out in Gunpla, this might be a very good start. It's an easy kit, it's fun to build, and it goes together really quickly. So I definitely recommend this kit to anyone. It looks good, builds great, and it's lots and lots of fun. So for some size comparisons, first we have the James gun from the same line, and now you might think that this guy is quite big. However, think again. Here is the J-gun, and he's a bit bigger than his waist, only slightly taller. Yeah, it should be said that these Victory Gundam models are very, very small when compared to other high-grade Universal Century ones. Now, last comparison with the Jim Kai, and as you can see, they are very, very small, so they might look a bit, I don't know, cute, funny on your shelf, but these guys have a lot of personality. Well, that's all for this review, and see you at the next one.